I'm the man now. Nobody ever gave a handout. For the stretch, talking grams loud. Cut them off, get a hand out. Bro talk, what's that about?
Yo, what's going on, people? You know who it is. It's Tay Wiz broadcasting live and direct from the man cave as usual. For those subscribers out there that is not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. If not subscribed to my Twitter page, hit that bird at TAE_WIGGS. Of course, the link to my website is down below. First and foremost, Game 6 is in the books of the Eastern Conference Finals. There will be a Game 7. The Cavaliers came home and defended their court. You know their hashtag and their motto, whatever it takes. And right now, whatever it takes to get a win. Kevin Love went down early in the first quarter. He's in concussion protocol right now. Hopefully, he'll be ready for Game 7 on Sunday at the Garden. We know the Garden going to be rocking. They fans going to be amped. Both of these teams are one game away from going back to the NBA Finals. You know Boston have a history of championships and Eastern Conference Finals and stuff like that. The Cavaliers, LeBron James making this would be his 8th straight appearance in the NBA Finals. And you're looking at where is this the 4th straight for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So going off what I seen last night in the game, I thought the Boston Celtics came out with a sense of urgency. I thought they was going to do it in the first quarter. They always say, and you know, watching the game, Jaylen Brown put together some good first quarters. Anytime he put together a good first quarter, what happened? It turns into a Celtics win. So you know how he get off and running. I thought Jason Tatum played spectacular. But the one person that was MIA in this game last night was Al Horford. He didn't score his first points in the third quarter. This is Al Horford, their anchor man. A guy who actually could demands the ball in the paint. I thought when Kevin Love went down, I thought Al Horford was going to exploit the Cavaliers more. No. We know that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they was cooking. But he didn't add nothing to it to put some more heat on the Cavaliers. We know the last game that they played at home, he pretty much averaged a double-double at home. You know if he averaged a double-double at home, they can win that game. He had 15 and 12 the other night. Tonight, 6 points, 9 rebounds and 4 assists, non-existence. So you cannot have it. So we're going to see what Al Horford and the Celtics are going to do in the Game 7. This is a lot of these guys' first time in the Game 7 on this type of magnitude. We're going to see what the Jason Tatums, the Jaylen Browns, the Terry Roziers, what they going to do. Right now, everybody can say, who are the pressure on? Yes, the pressure is on the Cavaliers to win this game, but can LeBron James and his teammates sustain this same offensive capabilities and defensive capabilities on the road? We know they play terrible on the road during this type of time of the season. So I guarantee you, LeBron James going to have his team ready. He probably still reading that Alchemist book. So we're going to see. LeBron James is right now in Game 7. He's 5-2. He on a 5-0 streak right now. So he's on a 5-game winning streak in Game 7s. So I'm looking at that. Michael Jordan was 6-7 in Game 7s. Kyrie Irving was 4-1 in Game 7. Then you had Will Chamberlain, who was 12-11. So you look at the history of what's going on. What can LeBron James do? LeBron James is 13-9 when they need him the most in closeout games. So as you can see what's going on here, what Cavaliers team going to show up? What Celtics team going to show up? Because a lot of players were still MIA. We can go to the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith is still shooting horrible. He cannot bring sand to the beach if you told him to. That's how awful he's been shooting. Maybe he got some. Maybe he's having the best for last. Maybe he's gonna come out Sunday with this. I'm gonna say Sunday right now. I'm calling my shot right now. I got the Cavaliers winning by 10. I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna say J.R. Smith gonna have 15 points and he gonna hit like 4 threes. That's what I got right now. I'm booking that. Book me for that. J.R. Smith gonna have 15 points. He's gonna hit about 4 threes. Now, if he's hitting like that, that means somebody else got to step up too. I like what I'm seeing from everybody. But first, we're going to talk about the Boston Celtics. In the first half of the game, like I said, Kevin Love went down. I thought Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown was a handful. They was attacking the Cavaliers from first all the way through the fourth quarter. The one thing I like about the young Celtics team, that team is scrappy. They're going to play you to the very end. There's no quit in that team. There's no quit. Brad Stevens is coaching them guys the right way, man. Don't lay down for nobody. But keep attacking. The game is not over until that clock hit quadruple zeros. A lot of the main reason why Boston lost too, a lot of turnovers. Too many turnovers at the wrong time. You know, look at this game. The Cavaliers had 9 themselves. They still got to control the ball as well. But the Celtics had 13 turnovers. And there was a lot of easy, careless turnovers too. Marcus Smart turnover too was one. I thought he shot the 3-ball super early in the shot clock and shot the air ball out of bounds. That's a turnover. You didn't get in your hookup. Trying to take a hero shot. And hero shots, that's not good for you because those get you benched. And as you see, he's a scrappy dude. But sometimes when you're playing against 4 collective guys who played in NBA championships, who played in so many finals, you don't do that. You got to pick your poison, and you got to kill the team softly. As the first half ended, the Cavaliers was up 54-43. The Celtics was getting out rebounded 16-25. That was the difference right there. The Cavaliers controlled the glass. Controlled the glass. I always say, if you want to win games, it's like points. Offensive rebounds for the Cavaliers probably led to points. The defensive rebounds kept the other team from getting the offensive rebound to get them second chance shots. Celtics had 16 rebounds, Cavs 25. The Cavaliers had 4 steals in the first half to the Celtics 2. The one thing I did like seeing it from the Cavaliers was the defense and on the glass. The Cavs had 5 blocks in the first half to the Celtics 1. You seen LeBron James? He come with a crazy block. I thought the team played fantastic as a whole, as a collective unit. The Cavaliers shot 45% from the 3-point line, while the Celtics shot 35%. LeBron James was 3 for 3 in the first half. I always told people, I said, look, you can tell what type of game LeBron James is going to have. If he hit his first 3, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a long night for the opposing team. And he's going to keep going and going until he can't miss. Then he's going to switch it up. Once you start guarding him at the 3-point line, guess what? People fell into the game, fell into the trap. You double team him, now you got to shoot over. Now you go in the post. You go in the post, he bags you down. Guess what? You double team him, now he got shooters over there. So you got to pick your poison. But the whole thing, J.R. Smith is still not hitting. So it's gonna be a time when J.R. Smith going to hit, and when he start hitting threes, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt the opposing team because now he's going to be feeling himself. Like I said, this is a guy who can get in the layup line and can hit about 7 to 8 threes in a row back to back and come to the game and go 1 for 5. That's unbelievable. That's unreal. J.R. Smith needs to stop thinking, just shoot the ball. I think his whole thing is when he get caught up in the foul troubles kind of early, and he get called for a foul, I think that takes him out of all of his hookup. I think he like, man, I got 3 fouls. So now he forces himself to shoot. He don't need to do that. Just take your time, JR. The shots will come to you. It's a make or miss league. You're not gonna be cold the whole series. I got a feeling, like I said, you're gonna hit about 4. You're gonna hit about 4 threes. Gonna get you about 15, 16 points. I'm sticking to that. Like I said, in the first half, like I said, Jaylen Brown, man, 17 points. He was attacking the Cavaliers. He was taking Kyle Korver straight to the rack. Every time he got that little one-on-one matchup, he kept going to the basket. And the Cavaliers need to realize, too, do not double team, especially on Al Horford. They don't need help on Al Horford. Tristan Thompson got to take that on the chin. Play straight up, because every time y'all double team Al Horford, somebody's open for a 3. Jaylen Brown is hitting the 3 on the wing. Then you got Jason Tatum hitting the 3 on the wing. Then you got Marcus Smart hitting the 3 straight on. Then Marcus Morris hitting 3. Terry Rozier, who played lights out, fabulous. He's hitting 3s. Do not double team. Stay home with your man. Because when you do that, the other team now, you take them out of their hookup. You falling for the old school trap. This is a veteran team who's looking like rookies sometimes on defense because they keep falling for stuff that they know better that they should be doing. Why J.R. Smith keep reaching on on certain stuff. I know some of the fouls are bogus, but when your intentions are fouling, every time you put your hands in, they're gonna call a foul on you. They got film on you, Jr. The referees study film. They see what you like to do to cause fouls. So you got the reputation in the league is if you get in the paint, if they start bodying you, backing you down, you're gonna stick your hand in there and they're gonna call a foul every time. Just play with your hands up. Always play with your hands up and move those feet. You can't play with your hands down and try to swipe the ball. Hands up. It's elementary on defense. But he's not catching on. There's too many dumb fouls. I thought Jeff Green played fabulous. But before I get into it, the Cavaliers, like I said, in the first quarter, 25-20. The Celtics had the lead. I thought the Celtics it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Then LeBron James and his crew woke up after Kevin. I thought the team played. I thought the pace of the game picked up faster once Kevin Love went down with the injury. I hope he gets to a speedy recovery. Like I said, I hope is ready to play on Sunday. I feel like once Kevin Love exited the game, you notice the Cavaliers outscored the Celtics in the second quarter 18-34. Threes was falling. Everybody was tagging. You got help. You got contribution for Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance Jr., Kyle Korver, George Hillian played fantastic. It's just a little things that matter. You always hear me say your first quarter dictates your second quarter. See what you're gonna do to lead this game to victory. So I thought the Celtics came out the edge. The Cavaliers got hot in the second quarter, hitting threes, going on a run to strengthen the lead. They went on a 15-4 run. Like I said, defense. It's about effort and are you willing to sacrifice and play defense? Like I said, anybody can score, but you have to sacrifice and play defense. And I thought the Cavaliers did that. Third quarter, the whole thing about the Cavaliers, their third quarters are still shaky. They still giving up 25 plus in the playoffs in the third quarter. Like last night, 30 points. Celtics scored 30 points in the third quarter, while the Cavaliers scored 29. They still had to lead. Fourth quarter, they broke even. Celtics is making a fight, but I still think they missing something else. Kyrie Irving's hurt, Gordon Hayward. Now, if they had those two, it'd probably be a different situation. But we do not know how this series still would have unfolded if they still had those two pieces. Some people would say, hey, they probably would have won. I'll take on the chin with that. I'll be like, okay, that's cool. The Cavaliers defended home court. They won by 10, 109-99. And when I'm looking at Jason Tatum, like I was saying, he's played aggressive, 15 points, but he's still starting off slow too as well in the first quarter. So he got to pick it up a little bit more in the first quarter if the Celtics want to get over the hump and beat these Cavaliers and dethrone LeBron James and company. Like I said, Al Horford played terrible. He played terrible. Played terrible last night. Gave you 30-something minutes. He gave you 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 points. And the reason I'm saying he played terrible because he had a lot of options where he could have scored more than 6 points. He kept passing the ball to other players to get the team involved. Sometimes you gotta Tristan Thompson will foul you. Sometimes you gotta put Tristan Thompson in that post, hit him with your patent move that you do, a little up and under, and score on him. He's gonna go for every head fake. Tristan Thompson goes for every head fake. That's why he always say Coach Lou fined him and J.R. Smith $100 for every time they fall for someone's head fake. So you can get them out jumping out the gym. And you looking at where, like I said, Jaylen Brown played fabulous, 27 points, attacking Kyle Korver. So I said this in the last video when the Cavaliers was playing and they won. I said, why Jaylen Brown is not attacking Kyle Korver enough? First of all, he got the age over him. He got the speed. Kyle Korver never been fast lateral. But the whole thing is Jaylen Brown can guard Kyle Korver, but he still be losing Kyle Korver on the switches. And Kyle Korver, he played flat for the defense. And I feel like he got his feet in sand. And all Jaylen Brown got to do is hit him with one move and go to the hole. Or a head fake. Because Kyle Korver will fall for that head fake every now and then. I just find Jaylen Brown should be doing more. Yeah, he had 27 points, but he should be attacking Kyle Korver every chance he get the ball. Because he can literally put the Cavaliers in foul trouble by himself. Watching this. Terry Rozier, another great piece they got. 28.7 assists. Not scared. Not scared. He's living up to the moment. He's like Kyrie's down, Gordon Hayward's down. You know the motto, next man up. He's scoring that wheel with no problem. Marcus Smart, 10 points, 8 assists, still scrappy. Marcus Morris, 10 points. The home crowd got into the Celtics probably head because, they kept yelling MVP, Cavs in 7. I always say role players play better at home, and the Cavaliers players play better at home. They're role players. Now, what the Celtics are going to do with their role players? Are we going to see this same type of Celtics team that's going to come out with some type of enthusiasm about themselves? Can they close the Cavaliers out? Because LeBron, like I said earlier I said in this segment, LeBron James is 5-2 in Game 7s. He's on a 5-game winning streak in Game 7s. LeBron James is going to put his shoulder on when he comes to the Garden. As in last night, I thought the Cavaliers got great help from Larry Nance Jr., chipped in with 10 points and 7 rebounds. The difference between him and Tristan Thompson, when Tristan Thompson catches the ball, he brings the ball back down. Day one, the coach always say, hey, big man, do not bring the ball back down low so the little people can come swipe at it. You see what Larry Nance Jr. do. When the ball come up the rim, he's putting the ball back in. He's not bringing the ball back down the floor to go up. For why? Why would you do that? Now you're vulnerable to either get fouled, get the ball stolen. You keep the ball up high, and you dunk it. And you dunk the ball in. And that's how Larry Nance played in the second half. Because you barely seen Tristan Thompson in the second half. Why? Because Larry Nance played with a high motor. Played defense. He can hit that 15-footer. He can actually has a great pick and roll with LeBron James. He's going to catch the oop. That's one thing LeBron James don't have to worry about with Larry Nance Jr. Him bringing the ball back down. He always keep it high. He always ready to dunk the ball, which I like. Tristan Thompson, he gets the ball and be right back be at the rim, looks up and dribble back out and set the play back up. Dude, you about 6'10", 6'11". If you don't take that ball up and dunk that ball with authority like Larry Nance Jr., that's what Larry Nance Jr. is doing. Taking a lot of some valuable minutes for Tristan Thompson, and he's getting them because he's more assertive on the court than anything that you do. Jordan Clarkson, shaky night, but I take his 5 rebounds and 6 points. He has some a nice little jumper. He's actually getting out. He's out there playing great defense for once. Even though he still has offensive reliability, yes, in the Lakers he was averaging 15.5 points, but me watching him play, I think he's forcing the ball into the basket a little bit more. He need to slow down a little bit. Kyle Korver only had 6 points. He hit a 3. Jeff Green, when Kevin Love went down, played well. 14 points, 3 rebounds. Can he keep it up? Because in this series, Jeff Green is averaging 5.6 points per game. Can he keep this up? Can he score double figures again? Can he? Can he do it again? George Hill, would he have 16 points? George Hill, for some reason, at home played fabulous, but on the road, you forget that he's even out there. Until you look at the stat sheet, like, damn, George Hill played 30 minutes and he had 2 points. He was 1 for 12. That's how I'm saying. You need to see more of him. If George Hill play like this Sunday, man, the Cavaliers are gonna be Eastern Conference champions again, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a hostile environment. I got the Cavs in Boston by 10. Trust and believe that. J.R. Smith is in the shell of himself. 1 for 5 from the 3-point line, 2 for 7 from the field with 5 points. J.R. Smith. I'm not gonna call you J.R. I'm calling you Earl, man. Earl Smith Jr. Where are you at? I need to find where you at. Because you MIA. This whole series, we need to see something other than you giving us this bad production of basketball. And we know you're a gamer, but your shot's not falling. I told J.R. Smith, If you watching this video, listen to me. Three's not falling. You gotta drive and penetrate to the hole like you did on your second basket. You gotta go to the rack. Make the referees blow the whistle. You see what the Celtics doing to you? They put you in the post. They making you work on defense. You not making your opponent work on defense. Because why? They know you want to dribble, take 3 dribbles back, and shoot a 3 and let it fly. How about taking your man off the dribble and trying to create and something go to the hole and pick up a rhythm from the free throw line? It's easy said and done. Tristan Thompson, 2 points, 4 rebounds. We know why he didn't get that much playing time in the second half. He got which they outplayed him for the minutes. Larry Nance Jr. Point blank period. And like I said, Larry Nance Jr. is more offense. He's more offensive savvy than anything. We know Kevin Love went down 5 minutes to play on the play, 5 minutes and 2 seconds in the game. He had no points, but he had 4 rebounds. Him and Jason Tatum bumped heads. Right now, he probably in concussion protocol. 9 times out of 10. Hopefully he would play, but right now it's probably not looking good. It might be they don't know if he's going to be ready by Sunday. So if he's not going to be ready by Sunday, we just do to the Cavaliers. Who's going to be the next man up? LeBron James, 46 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals. You know he always get that one key famous block. It's going to be a lot of guys that look back on their career and say, what guy got you going to the rack on the block? A lot of guys going to say LeBron James. They got LeBron James. They got people on game-winning blocks and stuff like that. And, you know, it's kind of weird that I'm saying this. LeBron James never made first-team all-defense. It is weird because don't too many guys sometimes he defends barely goes off for 20. Just only in the playoffs. But you look at most stat sheets around the league, nobody's really dropping LeBron James off like that. I think he played exceptional defense enough to get the job done. But you talk about a guy who easily, you look at be averaging 2 steals, probably about 2 blocks a game. LeBron does it. But it's weird. I'm just throwing it out there. LeBron James never made Defensive Player of the Year. One year I thought he should have been Defensive Player of the Year. He didn't get it. I want to say that was 2009 or 2009 season, I believe. I thought he played great defense and didn't get Defensive Player of the Year. I think that was the year I want to say. I think Dwight Howard won that if I'm not mistaken because they lost. Yeah, I think Dwight Howard won that Defensive Player of the Year. Let's go into LeBron James. What can you say about him? This guy puts a show on. Like I said, he's 5-2 in Game 7s. And fun fact, LeBron James averaged 34.9 points per game in Game 7s to go along with 9 rebounds. LeBron James scores the most points in Game 7s in NBA history while shooting 48% from the field. So, the Boston Celtics got their hands full. Like I said, I got the Cavaliers coming out victorious. Anything is possible. You know who said that? KG, anything is possible. The Cavaliers out-rebounded the Celtics 44-31. Cavs had 8 steals. Celtics had 5. Cavs had 9 blocks. Celtics 2. The Cavaliers had 9 turnovers. The Celtics were 13. The Celtics shot 12 for 20 from the three-point line, 42%. They still lost. The Cavaliers was 9 for 23 with 39%. 3 of those threes was hit by LeBron James and 1 by Kyle Korver and George Hill, and Jeff Green had 1. I just want to say this before I go. Paul Pierce, they call him the truth. I know it's all fun and games, but you know what? Paul Pierce sits on TV and hates on LeBron James. I know he's an ultimate competitor. Don't get me wrong. But he won 1 championship. And he say anything he want. Boston fans, don't be mad at me, but I'm just keeping it real. Before Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen came there, Paul Pierce's career is almost over. Kevin Garnett Rondo, Ray Allen, P.J. Brown, Eddie House, Brian Scalabrine. Should I keep going? Leon Poe. I can keep going. James Posey. Saved Paul Pierce's career while he got that ring. And me personally, Kevin Garnett's my favorite player. I am shocked because I still thought that Kevin Garnett was the most valuable player in that series. You've seen a couple of times when KG was on Kobe Bryant, guarding the Trevor Ariza. He was the anchor of the defense. Kevin Garnett hit some big shots. I feel like I must sit here and hate on Paul Pierce because, he was doing it on Brown. I feel like Paul Pierce got the MVP because he's the longest tenured Celtic that was there. I think his Finals MVP was a sympathy award. I thought Kevin Garnett hands down should have won the MVP of the NBA Finals. Dead serious. On that note, I'm Tay Wiggs. I'm out of here. Peace.